Okay, hello, my name is Syauqi with name 2310411125. So today I'll be answering three questions for my essay conflict midterm exam. So, starting with the first question about horizontal inequality. Basically, this just means that economic and political unfairness are tied to specific ethnic identity. And because of that unfairness, it creates this deep anger or maybe some grievance. So leaders can easily use that anger to maybe, mobilize people and start a violent conflict. And then how does the diaspora fit into this? Well, in today's connected world, they act as a vital infrastructure. They sending money, they sending information to the local leader. But since they are living far away, they basically don't feel the real dangers of the war. So because of that, they often refuse to compromise with the government or with the other party, which is causing the local negotiation space to collapse and just make the war last way longer. For example, maybe you can see in the Aceh, yeah, the locals had a real grievance against the central government over resources, and then this Gerakan Aceh Merdeka Diaspora in Sweden provide the funding and also the international support. So like they don't compromise with the central government, and then this combination basically kept the conflict going for decades. And moving on to the second question, basically when an ethnic group faces constant discrimination, maybe like let's say in economics or politics or language or something like that, the identity starts to harden and it changes from just being a cultural background into a tool for survival. So if people cannot get jobs or some legal protection just because of their ethnicity, they become super polarized. And then in our media, this becomes a huge deal because the marginalized group might ask for help from neighbor countries. So suddenly, a local domestic issue turned into a massive regional crisis. And finally, for the third question, basically it is mostly a rational calculation by political elites. It's rare just some by natural as in hatred. But what happened is the elites use emotion and identity as their tools, so the ethnic as the tool. So when the leaders feel like their political powers is threatened, they calculate and they think like, okay, I think starting ethnic violence is the easiest way to unite the group and also stay in the power. A really clear case for this, I think, is the breakup of Yugoslavia. Yeah, the leader at that time, like, used urban nationalism and to create fear. So basically, the hatred at the grassroots is not natural, like, it was carefully calculated and provoked by the elites just to keep the control. Gitu. So, yeah, I think that covered everything. Thank you very much.